Are you hoping to receive and gift more energy into the world? Well, then this video is for you. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. My name's Fola, and here on Deep Mind Squared, we talk all things magical practices and altered states. And I'm joining you here today after going through a medicine journey, and it's just been so eye-opening, as most medicine journeys are, to a lot of different ways in which the world operates. How the universe, the energies of the universe all coincide with each other, and how my role, your role, all of our roles are like this unified sort of existence. So in today's video, I wanted to talk a bit about some of my experience, but also share with you this really interesting technique, which I've been actually playing with, but it kind of expanded after this journey in order to support gifting and receiving with the universe. Before we get into all that, I invite you to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. That helps encourage me to continue making videos and know that I'm not just talking into empty air, because let's be honest, that's, well, sometimes fun, maybe not that much fun, but that is just so much support, and I appreciate you being here and taking part in the videos, sharing your comments. It really does help build engagement and community. And it helps people know hey, they're not alone. When they read your story, when I can share my story, it helps us know we're all human, living this human experience. So you can feel free to do that. So during this journey, my friend and I were just talking, engaging. And at one point I was looking at this tree, and it's just right outside the window. It's nothing that magnificent, honestly. When I see it, I mean, it's nature. Nature's amazing. But I've looked at this tree for over a year now, being in this space. But during this journey, it was just calling me. I'm what is going on with it? And we connected with it, and you could see the energy emitting from this tree. And the beautiful part about this whole process was this tree was giving out this energy, which you could see it streaming like waterfalls of this auric field. And then all that energy was going back into the earth, going out into the world and streaming back inside of it. And I could see that Torus energy movement. And so this Torus, they talk about it. I'm actually going to just put the definition because I'm not a physicist or a mathematician, apparently, because it's in geometry. But in geometry, a torus is a surface or revolution generated by revolving a circle in some form of three-dimensional space about an axis that they say is coplanar with the circle. So imagining that donut shape. And there's many different types of meditations out there where it's helps you to build your energy field and also ripple it out into the world. And so that's what I'm hoping to kind of share with you today is this process, but being able to see this Torus energy movement, this field in this tree, and connecting to it really helped me perceive just again that reminder of we can give and gift energy to the world and be in that flow, and then it always is feeding us back. It might not be from the same source, but it is in this constant cycle of gifting and receiving and gifting and receiving. And nature operates in this way. Even our physical bodies, our energy bodies have this Torus energy field. And this is part of some of the magical practices, for instance, the middle pillar exercise. So you are building, the energies and centering through the middle pillar. And then from there starts to be this building up of the auric field and moving the energy through the middle pillar and around through the left, the right, the front, the back, and then also just through the entire field. And after a while, it starts to just continually flow. And it's grounding, it's consciousness expansion, it's everything. It's understanding the connection within yourself and outside of yourself as well. And I think this is why it's so powerful about these healing tools, these techniques, and connecting with nature and seeing how nature is constantly just giving of itself without any expectation of receiving back, yet it does receive. And this was like a huge learning for me during this journey is, what do I need? What do I expect to receive from others? How do I give that to myself? And so there's so much power in medicine work, whether it's with plants or other forms of healing or magical practices, and just inviting you to check in. What does that look like for you? Because that's going to be so different from person to person. But I wanted to invite you now to just take this opportunity to connect to that inner Taurus, that like toric field that is you. And we're going to just start that by basically just imagining yourself for a moment, if you can. Having eyes closed is great. If not, leave them open, whatever feels comfortable for you. And just allowing your breath to ground you down, feet planted on the floor or sit bones on the seat. Having a straight back, relaxed position. Just beginning to notice that you have roots growing out of your feet, out of your bottom, going down into the earth, rooting you down. Just allowing those roots to ground you down deep into the earth or soil, holding you in place. And with those roots planted firmly into the soil, begin to imagine energy moving up through your body and extending all the way up to the top of your head and out, as if it's like tree branches growing and emitting out of your crown. Up, reaching high into the sky. Just really noticing that pull, that like extension from below and above. And as that energy is moving up through the roots and extending up through those branches, just allow it to like start to waterfall down and around you, in front, on your sides. And if it helps you to imagine a color, a rainbow color can help, or whatever color you feel called. And let it go back down into the earth and start to meet with the soil, meet with that dirt, providing it with that vibrant energy. And then it goes back up into your roots, completing this cycle. And from there, you continue to draw your attention up, drawing the energy up through your body, up through the crown, through those branches, and letting it waterfall down and around you. And perhaps you want to start syncing this with the breath, because the breath can be really powerful. So inhaling up through the body, the roots, the energy moves to the top of the head, and down, exhaling. Inhaling up, exhaling down. That audible exhale can really help with just moving the energy. Just imagining as the waterfall down is cleansing your aura. And even though these breaths sort of indicate a separation of movement, the energy starts to flow in just a continuous movement, a cycle. That's the toric energy, that Taurus. Just inviting you to receive whatever it is you need to receive, or know about this process for yourself that's going to support you in your day-to-day. And now just coming to that pause, just maintaining a regular breath. Just noticing the vibrancy in the body. Noticing the groundedness and the expansion. And whenever you're ready, you can come back, just moving the body gently, opening eyes as you return to the space you're in. And so feel free to let us know in the comments, what did you experience? And I want to invite you to give this experiment, this like little sort of technique a try as often as you feel called, and see how it can start to shift your energy and promote like healing, balance of mind and body, and also how it starts to support you with connecting with other people, because that reminder, you know, the trees are giving us life, they give us oxygen and many other things. How is it that you, being like that tree, being in that Torus energy and just connecting to the gifting and receiving, how can you be a blessing to the world in just you being like you, standing there, just being you? And I think that's a really powerful, powerful realization. Well, feel free to share this video with anyone that you think might need to experience this. And obviously we always like that thumbs up button, because it's just nice to like push it and see all the little like stars go blue. At least it does that on my phone. I think that's cool. And I look forward to seeing you all in another video. So take care.